today. Hopefully going to get out for a few hours tomorrow afternoon, try and get a bit more videoing of the Quest Q40. I'm going to take it to the hammered area where I've got a lot of iron infestation, which I think it'll probably do well in, so I'm going to have a little go with that and see. Today I'm basically going to do a little test just to show you all, basically someone coming into the hobby who doesn't know much about metal detectors. I'm basically going to let you know all the insight on how to use it, what everything means, and hopefully basically shed a bit of light on it all so it's not as daunting as it looks. So anyway, I'm going to show you how quickly this thing opens up. It's got the clip cam locks here like this, 2 on each end. It's a square shaft, so there's no play in it. So basically pull it out like that, clip that one, pull that one, and clip that one. And it's as easy as that. And then, because I'm in the house and I want to make it easier to show you everything, I'm going to put it back down again and just show you how quick it is to put away as well. And there it is, it's as compact as that. So anyway, let's get on with the showing you how to use it. So basically, I'm going to do this as we're starting out for the first time out. You've never seen this machine before. Now, if you was going to use the headphones, you basically, they're all small and compact. These are really good headphones, actually. You basically press the on button, and it'll start flashing red, like this. I'm not going to put the headphones on now because, obviously, I want to show you how to just basically get yourself out on your first ever time. Like I said, this video is solely for newbies to the hobby that find it a little bit daunting. So basically the M button, and this is the same on the Q20 as well, you turn on. There you go, that's it. So then the next thing you want to do is you want to choose what mode you want to be in. Sorry guys, just move over that way. What mode you want to be in. So what you do is, along this bottom here, you'll have 4 different ones and 2 numbers at the end. The first one will be all metal, the second one will be beach, the third one will be jewellery, the fourth one will be coin, and then there'll be 2 preset options that you can make up yourself. So I'd say we're first time out, or like learning the machine, I'd choose between jewellery and coin. So what you have to do this is you hold this button on the right, which is normally the pumping button, which I'll explain to you in a minute, but you hold this button in and you press the you press the arrows on the left, so you go up and down like that. So you've got coins. Let me just turn this sound off, hang on. Right, so let me go back to that again. So you've got the pumping button, and to change your mode you basically press the arrow up and down on that side like that. And I will say, just for now, I'll go with the jewellery. I believe jewellery is the better one of the two because coin starts at 40 to 99 of discrimination, which is basically on a scale to 0 to 100, 0 being rubbish, iron, trash, and 100 being the good stuff. Don't get me wrong, you'll get your hammered and some gold and silver coming in the mid-range, 50s, 40s, even 20s, 30s sometimes if they're deep. But basically, 0 is rubbish. So jewellery starts off at between 20 and 99, and coin starts at 40 and 99. If you wanted to go into it gradually and not find it too daunting, I'd say start off at the coin because, and like I'll just show you again, press this button, press down, there, coin, and start off at that if you want. And then basically it's ready to go. So then what you do is, this button that I just told you about, that I said I'd explain, this is the ground balancing. And this basically means it adjusts your environment to help you get more depth, cut out a lot of rubbish sounds, and it helps a lot. So you always have to ground balance every time you start it up. Obviously, this will be extended when you're using it normally. So then what you do is you press and hold the pumping button, and you basically pump it towards the ground about a centimetre off it to about 15 centimetres up, and you just pump. And when it's on, you'll hear the sounds, and it'll basically, the sound will simmer away, and then as quiet as it gets, that's it ground balanced. There is a way of manually ground balancing if you're in a really trashy area, but this is for newbies, so I'm not going to explain that too much now. I don't want to get all confusing. Right, guys, so now we're going to get onto the menu bit. So let me just adjust that camera. So the menu is basically these 6 things here. So your GC is your ground condition. So basically that's your ground balancing that I've just previously shown you. So if you turn this, if you go to menu, so you press menu to GC, get a little knob beside it, like that. So you press it like that, and then you go like this. You can see them digits going down and up. That is your manual ground control. So if it's still really noisy when you finish ground pumping, go to GC and adjust it yourself gradually. So then TID is basically your discrimination. So say if you have found a bottle lid, you're finding 20 bottle lids every 5 minutes, and they're ringing in at 40 or 50. So say you want to go, let me just make it simple. So we go 50. So we go press the menu button, TID, and then you press this button, and as you can see, this thing's going up and down like this. So if we go to the 50 there, and you press menu, then you move away, you can see that it's moved the digit away from the 50. So this is basically stopping you from finding the stuff that you don't. Only problem is with this, generally, I don't tend to use the discrimination too much. It's not confusing once you get to know it, but at the same time, you can miss out some good stuff by doing that. So you're better off. I'd leave that for the time being. I'm just trying to show you what everything's used for. Fesen. Hang on, I forgot what Fesen is. I do know what it is, but my mind's gone blank. Yeah. So this Fesen is where you turn when you turn. So say you're in a really trashy area, loads of iron, and there's obviously the odd bits of sweet signals between the iron. You turn this on. So you basically go to menu, press that, and it says off and on. If you turn that on, that will give you a lot more noise, but it'll be like scratchy noise. It'll tell you where the scratchy stuff, and it enhances the sound of the good stuff. So you'll hear the good stuff more clearly. So that's really good in trashy areas. I mean, generally I'd leave it off, but if you're in a really trashy area and you are getting the odd good signal, and you think there's more there, I'd be turning that on. So then you've got frequency, and basically when, like if you look at my previous video when I was doing the depth test earlier, the frequency is basically if you're near electric cables, electric fences, other metal detectors, if you go to frequency like this and you turn that up and down to a different frequency, that cuts out all that noise generally. Sometimes it won't, but it generally does. And then you've got a choice tone, which is a choice between what tone you want your machine to sound like. I'm not going to turn it on now because it's going to go absolutely nuts. But basically, if you go to this, turn it on, find what you like the most, and then just set it up as that. And then there is other stuff that this machine does have, and I will cover that if I'm asked after a while or whenever someone asks me. I'm more than happy to cover it. But I'm going to show you the last few simple bits. This one on the left here, this bar here, is your sensitivity. So what you do is, all you do to change that is these 2 arrows on their own, up and down. And you can see here, it's telling you exactly what you want it to be. I generally go, with my other machine, I generally go 90%, but at the moment I've been doing 70-80% because otherwise you get a lot of signals that I'm not quite used to, so I'm still getting used to the machine myself at the minute. This side here is your depth. So when you pinpoint, it will actually show you how deep the item is in the ground. And how you pinpoint is, so you're over a target here. So let's say this box. That's your target there. So what you do is, you go to the machine, you press the big target in the middle, and you basically hold it in, and you move it left and right, and you will tell the sound straight away. Hang on, let me see if I can do it without it being too noisy. Yeah, so what you do is, you go, hold the button in, and that is basically the centre. And this machine is really good at pinpointing. Really good at pinpoint. So the last little bits are, this is your backlight here on the right side. Just press that in to turn it off. Press it in to turn it on. And when you're connecting the headphones up, all you do is press the button on the right hand side here like this. Turn your headphones on, and they'll connect together. And basically, that's it. It's pretty easy. I mean, like I said, it's a really easy machine to use. I'd start out with coin mode if you're new to it, because I think that's a less sensitive mode, and it'll get you used to the signals and noises. Other than that, it's a really good machine. It's nice and light. It's only 1.1 kilo, so you could swing that all day and not have any bother. It's very compact. Like I said, the headphones, it's all rechargeable. You basically plug it into a USB cable that you get provided with them, and so you don't need to buy any batteries like other machines. It's got a nice stiff cuff here, so you do get a Velcro thing that you can put your arm into to make it more stable if you want, but generally it's quite comfortable, so I won't worry about that too much. But yeah, that's about it, guys. It's pretty straightforward, and if anybody has any problems with the machine, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Just either add me on my Facebook page, which is Mark's Metal Detecting. Oh no, sorry, Mark's Metal Detecting Finds, and I'm on Twitter as well. Facebook, you can add me by my Facebook account if you want to ask any questions. You can ask me on YouTube. Yeah, so subscribe to my channel. Keep watching out for some more, because the next one I'll be doing will be the Q40. And like I said, these are really good machines. I think the biggest thing for them is they're great value for the money. They're not a mid-range machine, but they're up on par with them. So, I think it holds its own. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, fire away. Thanks a lot for watching.